Welcome back to No Man's Land for episode 14 with me, Farm Sim Snowy. Welcome back everyone. As you can see, the egg pallet is back in its right place. Chickens do need cleaning up, so we're going to do that. So we've got everything ready here, and we're going to load the rest of this trailer up with whatever eggs are there. These boxes here were the ones that were on the floor over here after the pallet had mysteriously moved over here. But this map at the time of recording come out as an update yesterday, which I have updated it, so hopefully all the mysterious shenanigans will no longer be. Anyway, we'll crack on with it, and after this, where are we? Our field here needs liming, so we can do that. Keep us busy for a bit. We'll sell those eggs straight away because, as you can see, top right, we're drastically low on money at the minute. But as soon as our silage is ready to sell, I know we have to wait for the BGA to pay out at midnight, but we'll soon be rich again. Well, until I start spending it all again. So we should definitely get a full load out of this, which is 19,200 litres, I think. God, look, I've only just cleaned them up and they've already made a mess. Should take most of that out though, the eggs. Yeah, cool. Only left a few in there. I'm not even sure what the egg prices are like actually. But it is, where are we? Oh, that's a good price. 3,406. I'm definitely going to sell them then. Well, I was going to sell them anyway, but that's an added bonus, so we can get that much for them. Whoa. I took my eye off the ball then, sorry. Alright, I'll see you down the sell point to see how much we get for these. Here we go then. Should get a nice tidy profit from these. Let's get the, that's better there, so you can see the price going up. 65 grand. See, they might be messy little so-and-sos, but they give us a good amount of money every now and then. Right. Go back up the farm and we will lime that field. We could probably put some more crops in them. I know I said we would stagger them, but they're kind of slightly staggered and we don't have to harvest them all at the same time because I've currently got plant withering turned off, so they won't wither and die, so we can leave them for a little bit. What I was thinking might be quite cool, just to help us out with prices and stuff, because really we've only got one sell point still, is maybe somewhere in the top half of plot 47, obviously we got the BGA there, is put another sell point in, just to give us an option, and then maybe either make a road eventually off of the main road, or we've got this little track that's going to come down through here. In fact, we could probably do a road from either side, just leading up to the, thought it was just an option, and they are in this menu somewhere, so it'd be these ones. Now the sweet shop and the bakery, I'm kind of thinking eventually further down the line I'd like to have those two fairly near to each other, because I'm thinking we could build like a small town or village, so you'd have a sweet shop there, because they're meant to go with, well, they're not meant to, but you can, if you so wish, put them with in here somewhere. There's a lot of stuff that Alien Jim, who made this map, has created. Everything with AJ Tech is his stuff. So there you've got the sweet shop, and you could put the sale point behind that, so for it to look like that, it's going to be like a little village shop in my eyes. I'm pretty sure there is a bakery in here somewhere. I don't know if I've gone past it. I think I might have gone past it in my excitement. Anyway, you get the gist. We can build like a small village with a couple of houses. This is further down the line I'm talking. Could have sworn there was a bakery. Right, we've got a garden centre. Maybe there wasn't then. Maybe we could put the bakery in there then. It just give us a couple more options, and for selling crops, and obviously they're going to be more competitive with their prices against each other. Right, this needs to go away in there because this is its new home. Something like that. And then yeah, we'll just carry on using this. I think we need the lime spreader. I've had to put the mowers in here because the green shed over there with the fuel tank on is too low. With the rear mower there folded up, it won't fit under there. I'm still not convinced about that front mower on this tractor though. It doesn't seem to like it as much. When you put it on the fence and you lower it to the ground, it sits on the ground better, and when you move and steer, it stays there. On the JCB, it doesn't sit that great on the ground, and as soon as you start turning and moving, it sort of flips about a bit, which I think is why we were missing the grass in the last episode. I need to think about that, because if I do decide to get rid of it, I need to get rid of it fairly soon, because otherwise we're just losing money on it. Right, let's get this lime field. This field limed. I'm thinking that's not far over enough. And our combine's still sat out there because I haven't moved it. That could probably do a good wash and a service, I expect. So that'll be the job after this, I think. I've still got some grass out over there actually. That's the grass I cut off camera so we could feed the sheep. So I need to pick that up soon. That can be tipped in our silo because that can be kept in there until the sheep need some more food. Shouldn't be for ages because there's only 10 of them, but as we get some more money coming in, I'll build the sheep up. It only holds 80, so we're not going to have massive amounts. Could probably afford a couple more now actually. There's another thing to debate about whether it's worth investing in an animal trailer, because I do want to get some more animals as we progress, and obviously then we can transport the animals ourselves instead of paying the fee to get delivered. I don't want to just keep leasing one if we're only getting a few at a time though. Right, well I'll just finish this bit off and then I'll get the harvester back over and we'll clean that and service it. Right, so we'll sort the old combine out. Just back that out of the way. I think the header's going to be in worse condition than the combine itself. It always, the headers always seem to take a bit more of a battering. And that's looking a lot cleaner. Now, is the hose going to reach to this? Yeah. Probably run out of hose in a minute. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good though, I'm happy with that. Right, let's see how much damage this header's in. Oh, that's not too bad actually, 47 euros. We can deal with that. Might as well do the harvester while we're here as well. If I go something like that, that should register the harvester, not the header. Yeah, bit more pricey, 110. That's fine though. Alright, so this can go back in its little home, because that won't be used for a while now. And what a surprise, it looks, no I haven't, I thought I'd put the JCB in the way, but that's fine, we'll get in there. So now let me see, how much was this windmill? The actual windmill itself, not just the sail point. I'm sure it was in here. Was it in here? No, maybe it's in miscellaneous. Probably got too many mods installed, but the more the merrier, I say. Gives you more options. Yes, you've got the windmill there. It's only 18,000 to buy, so then we could put the windmill sail point behind it. But the only thing that slightly puts me off doing this is it gives you an hourly income. So we're on normal economy, so if you look down the bottom left there, it says income per hour. So ours would be the middle one, so we'll get 500 euros per hour. And I'm just not sure whether that's not cheating, but it will look quite cool. It's like that, and obviously the sails do go round and it makes a cool sound when you're near. I just thought it might be cool to have something like that on our map with the sail point behind it, maybe facing out a bit or facing towards that little road. Or it could probably go and... no, it's a bit too far away from that main road. And it's not too close to the BGA. And then I could probably make it look a little bit more pretty, with add a few things around it, near it. Actually, buy those rocks would be quite cool, but we don't own that land. Oh, I just don't know, it just puts me off a little bit because we're getting 500 euros per hour. I'm not sure. I'm undecided. Just thought of something though, seeing the spinnery there. We can actually sell wool. Yeah, we can, that's okay. So obviously we're going to get some wool eventually from the sheep. I'm just checking that we could actually sell wool at the vehicle shop. Again, it's all about giving ourselves more options to sell things. I'll have a little think about it. I won't do it yet. So I'm going to go and pick up the rest of that grass, I think, in the JCB. I think our small trailer should do it. And I think this trailer would be a lot better for feeding the sheep, because that's the wrong button. If we go to, yeah, that's right, if you look halfway down sort of towards the bottom, we've got tip side back, you can do left or right, and we've got grain door as well, which would just open up that small door at the back. So yeah, that's going to be a lot easier, that trailer, for feeding the sheep. So if we put it back on tip side back for now, I mean, to be fair, I think it's probably okay as it is. It's only more difficult with that bigger trailer because the back flips up, which obviously then makes it more difficult. Let's put that there a minute because I need the milling machine. Once I've done this actually as well, I'm going to look at seeing how much the planters are again. I know we did have a look the other couple of episodes of that, but I can't remember what the prices were now. I think they are fairly pricey, but it would just it will enable us to be able to do sunflowers and corn. I just think it will help us a lot more. Right, so unfold that. That was already unfolded. Shouldn't take too long to pick this up. Yeah, I couldn't believe I'd done that last episode, cut all that grass, and I had it in the back of my mind, look, we were going to get sheep. I didn't even think to keep some grass behind, but we got plenty of grass. Actually, this is going to fill this trailer up pretty quick. Probably should have used the big one. Never mind. That's another 21,000 litres of grass. Like I say, we'll tip that in the silo, we'll store that. Then we know we've got plenty for the sheep further down the line. Because left over from the last lot, we've already got quite a bit in there. So that's going up. We've got 52,000 litres of grass. That is loads. Because they're not even taking a lot, where there's only 10 of them. Hopefully we can pick all this up in this one go. Yeah, we might just get away with using this trailer for the sheep. Looking at that door like that. I'll have to experiment when we come to do it next. Oh, I did not want to do that. Just trying to zoom in. Put this away. Something like that. Bit dark in there. That is fine. And we'll put this away because I keep getting told off for leaving my equipment lying around. People telling me I've invested in new sheds and I don't use them. Right. Where's the planters? I'm pretty sure they were quite expensive. I know these are cheaper, but they're not very wide. Although that's 6 meters, that one. That's the same width as our cedar at the minute. 4.5. That's just an additional tank you can put on the front for fertilizer. There's another 6 meter one with that tank. That tank's quite good actually. I've used that before because that does hold seed and fertilizer. And then we start hitting into the big boys. Oh, hang on. There's a John Deere one there for 6 meters, 10,250. Ooh. You know what's going to happen here, people? Right, hang on a sec. That holds, and that's going to be a combined total for the seed and fertilizer. 1,140 litres, which is pretty good. That only does hold seed, it doesn't hold fertilizer. That does seed and fertilizer. That's only 696, and again that's going to be combined between the two, so that's going to run out quite quick. Oh, I didn't realise I had this one installed. That's it then. Oh, hang on a sec. It's one of those ones, isn't it, where it reels you in for 10,250, but the capacity starts off at only 360. If we go up to 1,000, that's not going to cost us anything extra. Well, where's the sense in that? I'm guessing that is adding the fertilizer tanks. So that would be the seed tanks on the back. I'm guessing that's the fertilizer tanks. So it's going to hold roughly 360 litres of seed, probably. You normally use more fertilizer than you do seeds anyway, so well, that's a no-brainer then. If it's not going to cost us anything, we're having that. Oh, excited. Now we can do some more crops, different crops. I'm going to go down the shop and pick that up. Look at this. That's a smart piece of kit, isn't it? Right, no good looking at it. Let's get it back up the farm and put it to use. Now, what I'm thinking is if we could do sunflowers and corn in either of the fields, which I think would be quite cool. And just give us some different crops then to play with, instead of just all the basic ones we've been doing lately, which have served us well, but it's just broadens our horizons. So I'll see you back up the farm. Right, let's get this filled up then. Oh, I'm quite excited now. New things happening. So that's... Is it going to be one of those ones where it... is tricky? I can't even go left or right, can I? That's got to be the seed tanks there. I don't know why you can't just go left or right and select between seed and fertiliser. Ah, these things were sent to try us. Let's try from the other way around. As if I didn't have enough stress from the last episode. Most of it off camera, because I didn't want you to see me getting stressed. What about if we shut them? Still getting the trigger. Oh, don't want to do that. Right out there. Right, I'm going to suss this out. I still couldn't suss it out. I went backwards and forwards, round and round from different directions. Opening and closing the cover, turning it on and off, lowering it. Just couldn't work it out in the end. So that's probably a bad buy. And another thing I'd noticed I didn't really look at properly is it's not a direct drill, so we're going to have to either cultivate or use our subsoiler over there to go over the ground first and then seed or plant. But I ended up having to buy a big bag of seed from the shop and bring it up here. So we'll have to leave that like that. I think we need to swap tractors over though, because the JCB is going to be better pulling the subsoiler, and our wheat sprouted through as well, drawing all that drama, so that's going to need a second stage of fertilising. I think what I'll do is if I whiz over here, I'll start this top field thing. And possibly put sunflowers in here. Either sunflowers or corn. I'm not sure which one's the bigger field, to be honest with you now, because this one's quite big. I think we'll get a worker. Just make sure I haven't got allow create fields on. Yeah, that's okay. I don't want them starting making more fields for us. So if we lower that down. Right, I'll get them off and running. And I'll whiz back over there and get the Fent. So I'll have to detach the front loader. Right, I'll work up this. Now crashing into it. Wow, it's no more than it deserves. Wound me up, that has. I mean, these ridge markers are supposed to come down, but I can't even work out how they come down. So, God knows. Right, we'll go for sunflowers in that field. Now, it's all going to depend. Let me go into landscaping mode. How well he's going to have done that section. That's looking pretty good. So if I, in theory, start from this end, probably I was going to get a worker going on that as well. I could be fertilising those two fields, but we haven't got a tractor available. Right, now let's see if this works. It should do, because we've subsoiled it, ploughed it, whatever you want to call it. And we're off and running. So if we send one of them up there, and I jump out. That's just the wheels, tyre tracks, I think. So we've got bottom right, look, sunflowers growing. That's soybeans, because that's that way. That's cool. Go onto our map. Yeah, we've got the yellow strip there. Showing for sunflowers. That's right. It looks a right mess, doesn't it? But yeah, that's good. That's good. So they shouldn't collide with each other now, in theory, but anything can happen in Farming Simulator. Now, I'm wondering, I wonder if we've got like a real cheap small tractor. That's part of that. I'm not interested in that really. So I've used this little fella before. He's only 14,000. because we could just use a small tractor for just pottering around the farm, cleaning the animals up. Or we've got this like old school Massey Ferguson. For 10,700. That is smart, I like that. Or is that just me being OTT? Can you get a front loader for that? Oh, you can. But is that going to be... Will it fit the normal standard front loader, the front loader we've got, or has it got a specific one? I don't know if it's got its own. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is its own front loader. So that's not really... Right. Where's that little one I said, the first one? This one. How much is that to lease? I just want to lease one just so I can do the fertilising. I know it's probably over the top, but... Yeah, let's just lease it. Right. I'm going to go down to the shop just to pick up that little fella. And I'll see you back up here and we'll do a bit of fertilising. Right, back in our little leased tractor. It's a bit noisy out of cab. Oh, they're not going to like me crashing into the post. It's definitely a lot more quieter inside. Double check I'm on 45, yeah. Looks like they're having a little race up the top there. I should pretty much do all of that. As long as I stay roughly in the middle. How much of that did we get? Ah, oh, tiny little strip there, that's not bad. We can live with that. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. He's whizzing through that, look at him. Go on, my son. Chicken's made a right mess again. So that should be that one all done and dusted. Just double check. Yeah, cool. Put this back. God, that's really loud. And then this tractor can go back as well. Can't believe how loud that is. I hope it's not too loud for you lot. Right, they can have that back. I think we'll carry on doing our planting over there. And we've got that field to do there. We'll probably do that in corn. So we're mixing it up a little bit. Let's have a quick check on our silage while we're here. Yeah, 27%, so that's still some way off yet. But it looks like they're having a good time over there. Let's just check on them. Yeah, so we're flying through with the sunflowers. Looks like he's doing a good job. So is this guy. It's like I say, well, between the three of us, we'll carry on between that and we'll do this. So I think we'll leave it there for this episode. So I hope you've someone's got an empty tank. I'll sort that out as well. It's never ending. I hope you've enjoyed this episode though. If you have, please give us a like, and if you don't subscribe yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.